Do you believe you are familiar with every football rule? Rethink your assumptions. These 10 unexpected regulations, which range from weird celebration restrictions to concealed penalties, can drastically alter a game in unexpected ways. Let's get started. The game of football is intense, skillful, and passionate. Behind all the excitement, though, is a rule book that has some genuinely unexpected rules that most players and fans may not be aware of. Even though everyone knows the fundamentals, such as offside and fouls, there are a few obscure regulations that, when applied, can have a significant effect on the game. We're going to explore 10 odd football rules today that you most likely were unaware of. You might see some of these. Number 1. Double touch on penalty kicks. When a player takes a penalty kick, they are not allowed to touch the ball twice in succession. If the ball bounces off the post or crossbar without any touch from the goalkeeper, the penalty taker cannot touch it again until another player makes contact. If the shooter does touch the ball again, the opposing team is awarded an indirect free kick. This rule ensures that the kicker doesn't get an unfair advantage to follow up with a second attempt if they miss the first shot, keeping the penalty shootout fair and challenging. Number 2. Drop ball restart. If the referee stops play for an injury, outside interference, or any other unusual reason, the game restarts with a dropped ball. However, this is typically uncontested, meaning only the team that last had possession is given the drop ball. For example, if Team A had possession when the game was stopped, Team A will restart the play. If the stoppage occurs inside the penalty area, the ball is dropped for the goalkeeper. This prevents unfair contests and reduces the chance of disputes over possession, keeping the flow of the game smooth and sportsmanlike. Number 3. Goalkeeper's 6-second rule. Once the goalkeeper has control of the ball with their hands, they are allowed only 6 seconds to release it. If they exceed this time limit, the opposing team is awarded an indirect free kick from where the goalkeeper was holding the ball. This rule discourages time wasting, particularly in close games, and ensures that play resumes quickly. Although it's not always enforced strictly, referees may choose to apply it in situations where they feel the keeper is stalling, making this rule a hidden game changer. Number 4. Indirect free kick for dangerous play. Dangerous play includes actions such as attempting a high kick near an opponent's head or attempting a risky overhead kick close to another player. This can result in an indirect free kick for the opposing team, even if no physical contact was made. The rule prioritizes player safety by penalizing actions that create an unsafe environment on the field. It helps prevent potential injuries, encouraging players to be mindful of risky moves around others. Number 5. Penalty for shirt removal during celebrations. Removing your shirt during a goal celebration results in an automatic yellow card. This rule applies regardless of how emotional or important the goal may be. Even if a player scores a last-second winner and removes their shirt in jubilation, they'll still be penalized with a yellow card. If a player already has a yellow card, it could lead to a red card and ejection. This rule was implemented to maintain order, discourage time wasting, and keep celebrations from becoming excessive or disruptive to the game. Number 6. Goal kick no longer required to leave the penalty area. Prior to 2019, a goal kick had to leave the penalty area before any player could touch it. Now the ball is in play as soon as it's kicked, even if it's inside the penalty area. This change allows teams to play short, quick goal kicks, which helps them keep possession and transition into attack more smoothly. Opponents must still remain outside the penalty area until the ball is touched, making it easier for teams to start building play from the back. Teams like Manchester City and Barcelona use this to their advantage, employing quick, short goal kicks to maintain control of the ball, effectively reducing the opponent's chances of intercepting. This rule change favors teams that prefer possession-based football. Number 7. The back pass rule. Goalkeepers are not allowed to pick up a deliberate pass from a teammate's foot with their hands. If a teammate uses their feet to pass back to the goalkeeper, the keeper must play the ball with their feet. If they handle it, the opposition is awarded an indirect free kick from the spot of the infringement. Introduced to reduce time wasting, this rule forces keepers to be more skillful with their feet and helps keep the pace of the game. It has also influenced the rise of the sweeper-keeper role, where goalkeepers are more involved in passing and possession play. Example: goalkeepers today are often trained to play with their feet, as the back pass rule requires them to handle footwork under pressure. This rule has led to the evolution of the sweeper-keeper role, where goalkeepers like Manuel Neuer actively participate in passing to maintain possession. Number 8. The corner kick curve. During a corner kick, the ball is allowed to bend out of bounds in the air as long as it returns in play without crossing the goal line. This allows skilled players to add spin or curve to the ball, creating more exciting corner kick tactics. One famous use of this rule is the Olympico goal, where a player scores directly from a corner by curling the ball into the goal. As long as the ball doesn't cross the goal line, it's counted as a legal play, adding a unique strategy to set pieces. Example: the Olympico goal, where a player scores directly from a corner, is possible because of this rule. Players like David Beckham and Thierry Henry have famously curled the ball straight into the net from a corner kick, catching goalkeepers off guard. Number 9. Offside on throw-ins doesn't apply. Interestingly, a player cannot be called offside directly from a throw-in. This exemption allows players to get into advanced positions during throw-ins, creating opportunities for creative attacks and tactical plays. Since players don't need to worry about the offside rule, teams can often use throw-ins near the opponent's penalty area as a strategic advantage to break through defenses or create chances in the box. Unlike regular passes, there's no offside rule applied to throw-ins. Players can position themselves far up the field to receive a throw-in without worrying about an offside call, giving teams more tactical options. Example: teams use long throw-ins to gain territory or set up scoring chances. Stoke City's Rory Delap was famous for his powerful long throw-ins, which allowed his teammates to position themselves near the goal, creating dangerous chances without risking an offside. Number 10. Yellow card for entering the goal in celebration. If a player scores and then enters the goal to celebrate, they can receive a yellow card for unsporting behavior. While this is less commonly enforced than the shirt removal rule, it's still applied to prevent unnecessary delays and maintain order. Entering the goal can be seen as time-wasting or showboating, so referees discourage this action to keep the game moving smoothly and avoid excessive celebrations that may provoke opponents or fans. If a player scores and then enters the goal as part of their celebration, they can receive a yellow card. This rule was implemented to prevent time wasting and maintain the game's order, as celebrations inside the goal can be seen as disruptive. Example: in 2011, Mario Balotelli scored for Manchester City and famously stood still, arms crossed, inside the goal. While he didn't get a card for this particular celebration, similar actions that appear excessive or mocking could be penalized under this rule. There you have it, 10 football rules you most likely were unaware of. These regulations might not be used frequently, but when they are, they have the power to completely alter the course of a match and provide the memorable moments that we all adore about football. Look for these uncommon but significant regulations in effect the next time you're watching a game. We appreciate your time, and if you like learning these little-known football facts, please press the bell icon, like, and subscribe for more amazing insights into the great game. Until the next video, see you.